Hi everyone. Welcome to the 111 project, and I'm live at 111. So just let me know when you're there. Give me a thumbs up or make a comment that you're joining. So I just want to welcome all of you that are coming on. Usually I'm here on Fridays at 444. Hi, Sil. Hi, Shelly. But I am absolutely, hi, Kelly, very, very pumped to share with you today. Divine inspiration has flowed through. Hi, Doreen, Susan, and I am beyond excited to share with you today how Spirit is working through me. And I welcome any questions. Hi, Colleen. I welcome any questions you may have about the 111 project. But I really, hi, Louise, want to share just how this was birthed and the power that I'm feeling in this energy. And again, please engage with any questions you have, but really this is an invitation. And I'm just going to encourage you, if this feels right for you in your heart and soul, please share it with your friends and family. Hi, Paula, Kelly. And I'm just so honored and grateful that I'm in this energy to share with you. So again, my name's Karen Polino-Carrere. My website is createheaven.com. I actually put the link to the official page of the 111 project. We have a group Facebook page, which I encourage you to join. It's called the 111 Project. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Larry Cormier. So let me share. So there's been many times in my calling for my purpose, and my prayer is God use me for a purpose greater than I know myself, that I have got divine inspiration. And I wish I remember every time how it comes through, and I hope this inspires you when you get divine inspiration to listen, just the story itself. But when divine inspiration comes through me or from deep within me, it's like I just know it, I trust it, and then I have to take inspired action and go with it before it loses its charge and I start to get in my head about everything. So to give you the pieces of the puzzle, because this project is emerging from a couple different, probably many more pieces of the puzzle than I imagined. But I have been asking for some time. When I had the center for 7 years, I was asking, I thought it was wonderful when people had a devotion or a connection to a cause where they could, donate to that cause or raise money for that cause. But I kept asking Spirit, show me what that is, because I would, donate to different causes or different things that came across my path, but nothing ever really stuck as something that was deep in my soul I was passionate about. So then I'm about 4 weeks into, I loved Tosha Silver's work. Her book, Outrageous Openness. I've been on a journey of surrender, and I've been practicing surrender intently for about 3 years, but I love her work. And she had a course that I just knew I had to take, and it was called It's Not Your Money, and it's about the flow of abundance with the divine. And she's been really teaching us, what is money? It's not your money. And oh yes, and the reason I'm doing this video, thank you who just put that, is because today is the new moon. So today is about planting seeds. And so I sent out a newsletter today. I'm doing this Facebook Live. I really knew I needed to do this today to really ignite and plant the seeds of this energy. So going back to Tosha Silver, she had talked in her lectures a couple weeks ago about tithing. And I cringe when I hear tithing. I don't know why. There's a fear, obviously, in me. But I always say, well, I donate my time and my energy and sessions, and I do donate some money, but I'm attached to that piece of it, and that's harder for me to let go than my time and my energy and giving that way. So somebody asked a question to her about that. She's like, well, I feel I give through my time. I give, and I was like, oh, good for her. I feel that way too. And then she said, well, you might want to check in. What's your attachment with holding on to the money piece of it? Because that might be an avoidance. And I thought, ooh, I got to listen to that. Okay. So that was in the works. And then Louie and I went for this past weekend. We took a shamanic journey, which was very deep, very intense, but very powerful. And I felt a lot of releasement during the ceremony, a deeper connection with the divine through the ceremony. But I came back and felt really good. And during this weekend, there was a gentleman, Rick Carlo, who shared a lecture about his, his experience with the indigenous people down in Colombia, I think it was. If I get it wrong, don't quote me. And, he talked about his passion for helping these people after living with them for so many years. And he was a painter, and he shared his painting of the experiences he had, and it was beautiful. It was so touching. But he never mentioned during his lecture about the foundation he has. Well, after his second shamanic journey, he started to talk about seeing, Spirit was showing him these ledger sheets and, saying you need to ask for what you need. And so he brought to the circle, hi Pat McIsaac, he brought to the circle that he needed $1,000 for his foundation by the end of the week. And I just was very called to say I would like to donate. So I said I would like to donate $100. I don't have it with me, but Monday morning I will write you a check. And I know a check, you can probably receive more from the check, excuse me, than you can from PayPal, and they take out their fees. So I got the email from him on Monday morning with the link to pay, and I thought, okay, I'm going to do this. And I said, when I went to the screen, I said, you know what, I'm going to do $111. That feels right. Hi, Joelle. I hope you're going to be a part of this project with me. That's my daughter. I just asked my son, and he's in. And I feel like it's going to be a family project, which you'll understand why this is wonderful to have as a family project. So I donated my $111, and I thought that's a great number. That's a master number. It's about new beginnings. It's about helping, it's an energetic number. Numbers are universal and they hold energy. So I went for my walk. I did my meditation, went for my walk. And as I was walking, I was like, oh, I just knew. I said, all right, I'm going to commit on Mondays, I call it Miracle Mondays, that I'm going to commit for 52 weeks. I'm going to donate $111 to wherever Spirit leads me. And of course, I'll be honest, I took out my calculator and I calculated how much is that. Because I was like, I've got this little fear voice over me, and I calculated, I'm like, well, you know what? No matter what, I have that money. I already have it. So I'm just going to share it. Okay. So I'll be honest with you, because I want you to connect how your fears come up in this. Money is something that we really have fear attachments around or beliefs around, where Tosha Silver was like, you didn't come in with your money. You're not going to leave with your money. It's Spirit's money. It's energy. It's circulation. It's not yours. Okay. But we cling, right? How many, tell me if you cling, thumbs up or make a comment. But I knew that holds me back in some way. So I was like, okay, that felt so good. It felt good to write the check in the morning. Then it felt good. I'm going to commit to this. And then all of a sudden, swear to God, like the voice from within or outside of me says the 111 Project. And I'm like, what? I'm like, the 111 Project. I'm like, oh, why can't I invite other people to do the same? Like, don't get fearful. You don't have to do $111, but just listen this out. Stay with me here, okay? And so I'm like, the 111 Project. I'm like, wow. I said, I have a great community. I have all these people that want to help, share, co-create, spread the message of love, change the world right now. We're in a chaotic world, and I've been praying, what can I do? What can I do? How can I initiate change? And, I do that, my other Facebook Live, I do that. I encourage and speak with inspiration, but still there was something more that wanted to be birthed through me. So I was like, wow. So I came home, and within 2 hours, I had a logo. I bought an image. I bought a logo, and then I started to read Alana Fairchild's information from her messages of the numbers. And I don't know if that's correct. I can post it after, but I read about 111. I read about the number 1. And I was like, there's energy to numerology. Numerology is universal. We all understand numbers, but there's energy to numbers, and we can have signs through numbers. We can give signs through numbers. So I thought, okay. So I said, that's a part of it. And I want it to take place on Miracle Mondays. I love that. I've posted about Miracle Mondays before, but having it as a commitment on Miracle Monday, one is the intention, it's a miracle going out. And also that it's a commitment, and you have to schedule it in, because we can forget, or we can, not stay committed to something. So, I said I'm going to encourage everyone to co-create on Miracle Monday. And then I said, we need to invoke the divine in this. We have to ask through prayer. We have to figure out, how are we going to be guided? Where do I share this abundance? Is it with a foundation? Is it with a certain person? Is it somebody that crosses your path? Is it how is it going to happen? Well, we can ask for guidance on that. And how do we release our fear and attachment to money, and to believe that there's more than enough? And if we all believed and circulated what we had, we would create abundance among all of us. And the other piece to this is really big. In the past 6 weeks, I have been purging. I've been donating clothes, excess, all the excess in our house. So I have cleared out so much, more than I ever have. I've been obsessed with releasing the excess in my life, donating. We actually, for the first time in 7 years, had our windows clean. And I thought, it's to see clearer and to shift the energy of what is going on in the world and in our personal selves. So this is not just about helping others. This is about helping yourself. This is about transforming. I have to tell you, I've kind of felt restless in my business, and, just kind of a dullness. I have felt so alive in these past 3 days. I can't stand it. I want to jump out of my skin, but I want to stay in my skin because I want to share everything. So I'll explain the prayer piece too, but I also said I need to make a Facebook page just for this, because what I saw in Rick this weekend with his foundation, the Elders Foundation, is that he had a hard time asking. And just connect with this in your heart. I know for me, I have had a very difficult time on my journey asking for help, asking for support. And so, Brenda just said, did you realize 111 becomes 444 in a month? You know what? I think I thought about it but I didn't clearly think about it, which is, again, this is all divinely orchestrated. It's all in the flow right now. So, going back to this Facebook page, you can join it. It's called the 111 Project. But I thought people that have a hard time asking, and again, you know, I want people to be in integrity on this page too, and I'll have to monitor that, but, you know, to share their passion or their story, why they need support and help, or there's a foundation that they're so passionate about, but then you can have an idea of where you might want to feel called to share. Now, the other thing about the Facebook page is I want people to share what happens to them inside themselves or through their miracles, synchronicities, or how spirit leads them to share, and the miracles that happen, so we can all be inspired and have ideas of how we can move forward in this energy of oneness and abundance and co-creation and cooperation. And, you know, this is using the numerology 1. I knew this was going to be important. So I looked up different ways the number 1, the energy of 1 comes together. For example, you do not have to donate $111. If you want, that's fabulous. You can donate $1,111. I hope someday I get to that. But you can $1. Okay, I had to post this today. She said I'm on disability, but I need to do this. I'm gonna donate $1. I'm like, that meant more than anything. Just thinking, wow, she's tight or feels constricted in what she has, but she's giving. That will open up tenfold. I just know it. $10 becomes a 1. $19 is a 1. $28. If you add them up, so 2 plus 8, 28 is 10, which you bring it down to a single digit is 1. $37, $46, $55, $64, $73, $82, $91, $100. So I'm going to ask you to stay in the intention, because let me read to you what the number 1 energy is in numerology. It's new energy, starting fresh. Don't you feel like you need to start fresh sometimes? Maybe around your perspective of money or sharing, or maybe I feel like we need to start fresh in this world. Moving forward, leaving the past behind, taking action to get things moving, taking one step at a time. Take a big leap towards greater love. And if you see on the logo, that's the intention in this, for each of us to take a big leap towards greater love in ourselves and collectively, okay? The other is awakening the magician within, which owns your divine birthright to be powerful. You are more powerful than you realize. So think about it. You can awaken your power, permission to receive what we really dream of, to connect to what moves you, what inspires you. And then the meaning of, if some of you ask 1111, what's the meaning of 111? Why did I pick 111? From Alana Fairchild's book, Messages in the Numbers, it means big energy of new beginnings on the biggest, most universal and grand level possible, where dreams can become a reality and the darkness of the past can peacefully be surrendered and released. That's what I want for this project, okay? I'm sure that's why the 111 came. I was like, this is just, again, this is beyond me. I'm the messenger. I'm listening. I'm the action orienter. Look at, there's 44 people on right now. So pick one of those. If you feel called to this, and it's your free will, wherever you feel like spirit leads you to share, then do it. And notice all the feelings that go around it. Feeling of releasing the money, feeling of helping another, feeling of feeling awesome. I have to tell you the other miracle that happened in this yesterday. My girlfriend called me and we we were catching up and talking, and she just was telling me how she was having a hard time because her sister, and I know her sister, her husband lost his job, and he had lost his job again. And I remember helping her out before, sending her my book, The Everything Guide to Angels. And, they have a child with challenges, and it's just been so hard, these financial holds that they've been on. So all of a sudden it came right through me. Oh my God, she's the one I'm going to donate to next Miracle Monday. And then I started to tell my girlfriend Christy about the project. I'm like, oh my God, Christy, I got to tell you, this is so right. I feel so good. And she goes, Karen, I'm going to match it. And I was like, oh my God. So I just can't tell you. This is just, I get excited, but this is energy moving through me. This is spirit moving through me. So I was just like, that's how it's going to happen for you, everyone. That is the energy of this. Like, spirit will lead you. And I want to talk to you. So I have spiritual tools for you. One is the intention. Is Miracle Mondays is an intention. The one aspect of it is the intention and the meaning behind the intention. The co-creation, us doing this together, is intention. But I also, another spiritual tool is prayer. So I want to read you the prayer that you can use. You don't have to use. But I wrote this yesterday, and I wrote it for myself and for everybody else that wants to be a part of this project. So here's the prayer. Take a deep breath. I'm so excited I can barely breathe. So here's the prayer. Divine Spirit of all creation, I am ready, open, and willing to take a big leap into greater love, and to allow the ripple of this love to expand into all humanity for the greatest good of all. You know what this is, so you don't have to figure it out. I will listen and follow your lead as I commit to sharing in my wealth with humanity, to create the change that is needed to awaken us all to the remembrance of oneness, abundance, co-creation, and the power we already have within us to create the change we seek, and to find inner peace to ignite world peace, expanding in the infinite truth of love. With your guidance, I will commit to donating my wealth, which is truly your wealth, and then you decide how much you're going to donate, every week for 52 weeks. And again, you can listen to how long you're guided, but I feel like if you commit to 1 year, 52 weeks, then you're committed, hopefully. On Miracle Mondays, to a cause, one in need, or however you show me to support humanity in the love transformation that is needed. May you build my trust in knowing that there is more than enough for all, and that all my needs will be met, and the love I share will expand in every aspect of my being and into my life. Guide me, Divine Spirit, each week with excitement, knowingness, and the joy of witnessing and receiving beautiful miracles as you show me where my offering needs to go. I am eternally grateful for your infinite love, guidance, and support as I join in oneness with all that love is, and so it is. Beautiful, huh? That, again, this comes from deep within my soul, my spirit, but that clears the way. That heals you. It opens up to synchronicities and coincidences. It offers your offering to the divine to lead you. So you don't have to figure anything out. Let the magic happen. And this is going to open up, I'm telling you, it's going to open up magic. And the other intention is the Facebook page, and I'm going to do another call, a free teleconference or call on Saturday at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Central Time. You can go to my website and sign up, or people that aren't on Facebook, if you want them to hear about it, they can sign up for free and listen. And I'm going to ask you, see, here's where I always have a difficulty asking, but I'm going to ask you to spread this word. I'm going to ask you to spread this project. If you believe in it, if it resonates with you, or even if you don't, see if you spread it or share it with others, that others will be called to this. What I love about this, I am free of attachments other than service. There's nothing you're giving me. You're giving to yourself, you're giving to another. This is pure, it's alive with divine energy and love and peace and guidance, but share it. I feel like, you know, I had 2 people come to me and say, I want to help you in any way you can before any of this project birth. Like, I want to help you. I've got my summer free. How can I help you? I'm like, I don't know. I don't really need any help now. I'm like, but after this has been birthed, maybe this is, wherever this is going to take, that, you know, I might need help with the energy behind this. But the help that I need is share it with your family. You can do it as a family. Justin was so excited. I'm excited. He was excited. Joelle, I haven't gotten to share it with her, but she's watching this now. I want to do it with her and Louie, and just, I'm going to cry, but it just brings us together. It's what we really need in this world, is just to come together. And we can do that. And this is a way of doing that. We're all doing our way, but this is a really cool way to do this. So, sorry. But this is, I can feel what's in this. So share it. And, you know, receive from this. This is not just about giving, this is receiving. This is to fill your heart with more peace and love and joy. And it's to make you feel alive. And it's just, it's beautiful, okay? And this isn't, I'm a conduit of this. I'm the vessel delivering this. So I just want to thank you. I can't wait to read all your comments. If you have any questions, you know, feel free to post them, because maybe other people have the questions. And I love you all, and I'm grateful to be a witness of this, and I can't wait to see the ripple effect of this love. And thank you. I am putting this out to you because you are my community. You are my family. You are the light and love bearers that are going to make a difference in this world. So if anything you get from this is ask Spirit how you can play your part. How may I serve? How may I bring change into the world? Okay? I love you all. Thank you. Blessings. And again, it's on my Facebook, The 111 Project. It's a group page. It's public. It's open. It's on my website, createheaven.com. And spread the word, guys. Love you.